The next question is more about if you were to summarize from the book 3 lessons for multiple marriers, things they can do differently, better, they maybe self-awareness, what would that be?
Okay,
Oh,
let's go to some slides then. What would it be without a PowerPoint slide? I would just say for multiple marriers, do run the videotape of your life. Reflect on the past. Don't move too quickly. Slow down before you go on to the next relationship. And be accountable. Again, I always pass blame on the other person. And you have to accept that you have accountability and that you make a contribution to the good and the bad in your marriages and relationship. Forgive yourself, forgive others, move on, throw the guilt away. And definitely take time to grieve and give yourself a little bit of time. We found that the multiple marriers, most of them were remarried within 2 years or less. Maybe you need a little bit more time than that to be by yourself and be ready to vet your next partner. I think the message for those in a relationship is absolutely expect equality and balance. And don't live vicariously through your partner. It's easy to do. Sometimes we get caught up in that. And communicate, communicate, communicate. I have a chart in the book. It's comparing healthy love with unhealthy love. And it's really easy to have a relationship where you have fun and you talk about all the positives, but you don't deal with the negative issues. And you need to be open and communicate regularly. Be willing to work at it. I know with my 4th marriage, I was tired. It just wasn't easy. Probably should have gotten counseling. Maybe it could have been salvaged. I believe 2 of the 4 marriages could have been salvaged, quite frankly. And the last one could have been, I just wasn't willing to work at it. You need to be willing to work at it. If you're going to make a commitment in a relationship or marriage, do that. And by all means, don't accept the bottom bullet from anyone. Message for those who are seeking, we strategize at work, short-term goals, long-term goals. Why don't you do that with your life? Why don't you say in 5 years, this could change, I want to be flexible here, but this is where I'd really like to go. And really find a passion, what energizes you, and live that. And understand, as I said before, the difference between what's acceptable and what's not, what's healthy and what's not. I mean, I know a young couple, and they've been together 2.5 years or so, and they're constantly breaking up. And it's always the girl leaving the guy, and he's always chasing her to come back, and she comes back. And I'm asking, do you ever ask yourself, why is it that she's leaving and you're chasing? It's not going to get better. You need to deal with this. Do not seek a partner out of need, whether it's financial, emotional, physical, or whatever. Don't do it. And I do believe that relationship and marriage decisions are big deals. Take your time and vet your partner. The decisions you make today will follow you. Even where we go to study, university, if we travel abroad, where we work, the people who come into our life are going to be on our journey with us. And some of the decisions that we make, we don't think are that important at the time, but they really are. And I would say for those who want to go solo, be happy, embrace it. You're doing wonderfully well. But be flexible and be open. You just don't know what's around the corner. Male, female, friends, family, whatever, just be open to new life experiences and new people who may come in. And I would say for those who have given up, release those negative feelings and re-energize yourself. And look at your marriage failures or relationship failures as really life experiences. Quit using the word failure. It is a negative. And it's okay to be alone. Solitude and loneliness are 2 different things. I never went to a movie theater alone until I was 50 years old. I did everything with someone. Now I love being alone. I love the time puttering in the house. I like grocery shopping alone. I like doing a lot of things alone. It re-energizes me, and that's okay. And if you want to try a relationship or a marriage, I don't care if you've been married 6 times. If you have learned the lessons, and you've practiced those lessons, and you are ready, be open in case you have the opportunity again.